Hello! So, it's been a while since I did one of these, but I'm gonna be reviewing another tablet today. I have with me a screen tablet again, but this time it's from Huion, and it's specifically their Huion Kamvas Pro 16 2.5K. So first of all, we're met with the tablet, which I won't show yet, but I will soon. But underneath, there's a whole bunch of other goodies, of course. We have a glove, and then next we have the adapter for the power cable. And next up we have all the cables that you would need for your tablet. USB extension cable, 3-in-2 cable, the USB-C to USB-C cable. You can plug it into your mobile devices, and then your USB power cable. Next up we have the foldable stand for the tablet. And now we are on to the pen of the tablet. It's very lightweight. It has two hotkey buttons on the side. We also have a cleaning cloth in case of any dust or smudges that you get on the screen. A quick start guide. And then for the next little box, we have the pen holder, which is this little donut shape here. And you can open it up and see all the nibs. There are 5 normal standard plastic nibs, and then the other 5 are felt nibs, which is super cool. And here, of course, is the tablet itself. All 8 of its hotkeys. And here's me editing. So before we get to the review proper of this video, I want to share a few more details on the tablet that I haven't been able to mention yet. So on Huion's website, they have a 2-year warranty for this specific tablet, which is honestly really good. I was only expecting like a 1-year warranty because that's just the usual for electronics and stuff. But 2 years, pretty good, I would say. It has QHD resolution and a 15.8-inch screen. It is anti-glare and it is full lamination, which I can attest to with using it. I don't have a very hard time seeing the screen at all, unless I have like the curtains completely open, which like duh, but even then, I can still see the screen pretty well. The resolution of the tablet is 2.5K as per the name, which is 2560 by 1440. It has 186 pixels per inch, or PPI. So yeah, it's very crisp, very high definition. I have no troubles like trying to see anything at all, even if it's something super tiny. Now for the pen, it has a 60-degree tilt support, which I think is standard for pens nowadays. It's pretty good. It has 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity. Very good. And it's battery free, so you don't have to worry about it, running out of battery. You don't have to worry about changing the battery, blah blah blah. As for the shortcut keys on the tablet itself, as I said, there's 8 of them. I don't really use them because I have something else that I can use, but they seem to work pretty fine when I was trying them out. My only complaint about it is that there's no like easy scroll wheel or scroll pad. Again, I don't use the hotkeys, but it would have been nice for, other people. I don't really like clicking individual buttons to like zoom in to this percent, zoom out to that percent. I'd rather zoom in with ease, As per what I mentioned before, there is a USB-C to USB-C cable that comes with the tablet, and yes, it is compatible with mobile devices. So you can draw on the go. If you have a USB-C port on your laptop even, you can hook it up that way as well. You do, however, need to make sure that your device has enough power supply, otherwise you're going to still need the power cable. You can adjust the screen brightness, colors, etc. by holding down the power button of the tablet. You hold it down and a little menu will pop up and you can interact with it using your pen. If you'd like to know more information about the tablet, you can go and visit Huion's website. I'll be linking everything below, including the website proper and the listing for this tablet specifically. So without further ado, I'm going to share my thoughts. So let's start with the ease of installing this tablet. I will tell you this, I have always struggled like installing drivers and stuff on a new tablet. I have always struggled connecting the tablet to my PC. Always. It would always last so long for me. For this one, I didn't have to wait at all. I just plugged it in and I could start working on it. I installed the driver, I plugged in, I had the tablet plugged in, and it was fine. It was perfectly fine. I did not have to like restart over and over again. I didn't have to like install and reinstall and uninstall or anything. It was such a smooth process. I was honestly so in shock. And once I started drawing, I didn't encounter any problems either. Because usually, especially with screen tablets, you encounter a lot of driver problems, you encounter a lot of pressure sensitivity problems, you have to adjust things, blah, blah, blah. I didn't have to do any of that. I did not have to go through any of that, which is insane. Because, again, like I said, this happens a lot, especially with screen tablets. I've only ever owned 2 screen tablets before this. I had so many problems with those last 2, but with this, it was just boom, done, everything. It's perfect. It's so good. I'm so happy with this tablet. Moving on to the graphics side of things, as I said before, it is very crisp. I like that you can adjust the settings. I didn't first know that you could adjust it, so I was just kind of drawing with the default settings that the screen brightness and saturation has, which again is still pretty good, but I feel like it's a little too saturated for my taste, so once I realized that you could adjust it, I went ahead and fixed it a bit. Other than that, the graphics are pretty spot on. They're amazing, they're really crisp, very, very good. Great colors, everything. As for the pen, it's very lightweight, which I think a lot of people worry that it's gonna fly right out of your hand, but I can assure you that has not been a problem. The buttons are very responsive, they don't get stuck. That was a problem with my last tablet, because I use the buttons on the pen as shortcut keys, and sometimes it would get stuck and it wouldn't respond properly, but this one I haven't really had any of those problems with. For the nibs of the pen, they're very good. As I said before, I've had a Huion tablet before. Huion. I've had a tablet from this brand before, and the nibs lasted me a pretty good while. I tried the felt nibs. They don't really have much of a difference other than the feel of texture. It feels a lot more like you're drawing on paper, which if you prefer that, then there you go. I really have not had any issues with this tablet. I have not had any other problems that I've had with other tablets, especially graphics tablets. Like I said again, I didn't have any problems with installing the driver or like installing the tablet in general. Like my first use of it was so smooth and flawless. My mind was blown. Another problem that I had with my last 2 screen tablets was that if I had the screen on for too long on one specific thing, like I wouldn't move the screen or anything, the image that it was stuck on would kind of burn into the screen a little bit for a little while, which always kind of bothered me. For this one, I have not had that problem at all. It has not done that so far, at least. And then the tablet also doesn't really heat up if it's been used for too long. That was another problem I had, but for this one, I haven't really noticed it like get too hot or anything. And I think that just about covers everything. This is like my favorite tablet that I've ever really handled so far, or at least in a while. And the last one that I've handled that I really liked was also a Huion tablet. So like, I don't want to sound like such a spokesperson, but I really, really do like Huion's products, and their tablets are just so good. Again, this one, I barely encountered any issues, and I really, really like it. It's such good quality. You don't run into a lot of problems with it. It's just so nice to work with. Thank you so much, Huion. Love your stuff so much. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm gonna be putting all the links for Huion in the description below. Links to their website, to this tablet and stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for listening to this review. Thank you so much for watching. Please enjoy the rest of my speed paint. By the way, I didn't mention it, but this is my little persona character, my Sona. He's a little alien. Yeah, thank you.